Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Max, and in today's video we'll go over the installation and the configuration of GUFW. GUFW is the GUI version of UFW, which is Uncomplicated Firewall. So let's begin. We're here on Lubuntu 20.04, and we're going to go ahead and install GUFW. So you can install it in many different ways. You can use the command line interface to install it, or you can use a GUI package manager or software center. So for today, we're going to go ahead and use the software center. We're going to use the software center known as Discover. And to go ahead and open up Discover, what we're going to do is go down to the Start menu down here on the bottom left and left click it. Then we're going to go to System Tools. And then from System Tools, we're going to go to where it says Discover. And we're going to left click on Discover once. And that's going to open up the Discover Software Center. All right. So what we're going to do is first we're going to do a search for GUFW. See if it's in the package in the packages here, and it should be. So in the search box, you just type in GUFW, and then either press Enter on the keyboard. Well, yeah, you can just press Enter on the keyboard. And let's see, it found it, the firewall configuration, and you can either click Install here, or if you want to look at some more information about it and read the summary, you can just click on the box. And it just comes up with a whole bunch of reviews. You can read the reviews at your leisure. So anyway, it says this is a firewall configuration, an easy way to configure your firewall. GUFW is an easy and intuitive way to manage your Linux firewall. It supports common tasks such as allowing or blocking pre-configured common peer-to-peer, that's what P2P stands for, or individual ports, and many others. As I said, GUFW is the GUI version to the command line version UFW. Both of them are firewalls. It's just that one is for the command line and one is for the GUI. So let's go ahead and install it. Over here on your left, on your right, you'll see the button for install. You just left click it. Put in your password. Press Enter on your keyboard or click the OK button. All right. And we will go ahead and wait for it to be installed. Let's see here. Okay. It's installed. All right. And then we can either launch it from Discover, or let's hit the minimum button here. And let's see if we can find it here in the menu. If we go down to the Start menu, left click on it. And then let's go to System Tools. See if we can find it in there. I don't see it in here. All right, let's go to Preferences then. See if it's under Preferences, and there it is. Firewall configuration, that's it right there. All right, and then also, if we go back to the Start menu, go to Search, and we type in Firewall, and there it is, Firewall configuration. So in either case, you can find it that way, or you can launch it from Discover. All right, so in either case, let's just go ahead and launch it from here since we have this open. So I left clicked on it, and this is a firewall, so it is going to require sudo rights or admin rights if for those who are Windows inclined. And then press enter, and then here we go. So let's go ahead and close Discover. So this is our GUI version of our firewall, and it's a very simple firewall to use. As you can see here, it has a profile that says what type of section we want to go ahead and configure. This is the status, whether or not it's turned on or turned off, and these are our incoming and outgoing connections to our firewall. The incoming means all the traffic that comes from the internet or whatever network you're connected to into your computer, and this is outgoing. That's whatever information you are sending out to your network or internet. And then we have our rules, report, and log. So let's go ahead and configure the firewall. So if you click on profile, you have three options here. You have home, office, or public. Since basically I'm home, we're going to go ahead and choose home, which is what it was on to begin with. And then we have status, and we're going to go ahead and turn it on. Now once you turn it on here, it should say down at the bottom that it's active. So go ahead and turn it on. It is on, and then if you look down at the bottom, it says the firewall is enabled. So the next step, you look right here where it says incoming. That's for all incoming traffic. You have either allow, deny, or reject. For us, we're just going to choose deny. And then for the outgoing, obviously we're going to choose allow. All right. And so your firewall is enabled and it is set. If you want to, you can read further information. It has a little quick tutorial here down at the bottom. And you can just go through, and it just goes over what we just went through. Right? And so the only other thing I'd like to show you is how to set a rule. Okay? So to set a firewall rule for the GUFW, you come here to where it says rules. You left click on rules. Okay? And in this section you can either remove rules or add a rule. Let's see. And then you can edit your selected rule. For today, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add on a rule. Now, the rule that we're going to add on is very simple. It's going to be a rule for the SSH protocol. SSH meaning secure shell. That's usually the protocol that you use to securely remote in to your computer from another place, from another computer or device. And usually it's controlled by port 22. So when we activate this policy, port 22 will be the port that's open. That port needs to be open so that you can go ahead and do a secure shell connection remotely. And so to go ahead and do that, what we're going to do is click on the plus sign. Okay. And then you have the policy, the direction. You want to allow it in. You want in what direction. It's going to be coming into your computer. All right. And then down here you have the application. So you can left click on this this pull down section, and it's going to go over, it's going to have all of the policies that you could ever want. And then we just scroll down until we see the policy that we want, which for us is going to be SSH. So all this is alphabetical, so you're going to need to go down until you see SSH. There's SSH right there. You're going to left click on SSH to choose it. It may have security risk to use a default allow policy. All right, don't worry about that. That's just there to make you aware. And then what you do is, once you've chosen your application or your policy, you're going to go ahead and click on Add. All right, so I may have added it twice, but in either case we did that. Then we're going to click on Close. Yeah, I added. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And so this is the rule that we set. This is opening up port 22 for SSH connection. All right, that's version, that's for TCP version 4, and this is for TCP version 6. All right, and so that's how you add a rule. All right, and then if you want to remove a rule, obviously you come down to this minus button, you left click it, and that removes the rule. We just removed the rule for 22 TCP for IP version 6. And now we have it only for version 4, right? And then once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and close it. We're going to we're going to quit out of it. Okay, so that's how you use basic GUI for GUFW. I hope that helped you out. I hope that was very beneficial for you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you looking at this video, and you have a good day.